And we have a run of 3 foot 11. We're going to use 4 foot on this because it's a little bit easier to figure, and I'll show you how. On a framing square, on the first line at the top, it's common rafter length per foot run. And what that means is for every foot we go over on a run, going up the hypotenuse side, we're running 12.65 inches. According to this scale right here on that below the 4, 12.65. So if you take that 12.65 factor, multiply that by 4 foot, you're going to come up with 50 and about 5/8 of an inch. So you measure 50 and 5/8 of an inch from the tip of your plumb cut back down here to your end here. Now here's the part where we get back to 3 foot 11. Now we measure 1 inch back along that line. That gets us to 3 foot 11 on the thing. And we cut a bird's mouth right here, and this is where it sits on the plate. Hope I've described this correctly. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. But anyway, let's cut it and see what happens. Okay, here it is cut. There's the plumb cut on that end here. Here's the bird's mouth. And then I cut another heel cut over here to facilitate putting the soffit on. And here's the plumb cut down on that end over there where the metal is going to wrap around and down. And then I'll cut some coil stock underneath here, going to the side of the building and down. I'll show you that when that's done. As you can see, they fit. You can see where I'm going to put that metal. I've got some more trim coming up on this thing here and down here. I'm going to put the metal, this pro trim on the whole building, I think. I don't want to have to worry about painting it. So anyway, everything fit. I wish I got the ridge cap in today, but didn't. Alright, I'm sitting out here at the end of the day. It's been, a good 2 days worth of work on this thing. Sure can't tell it by what I've done over there, but I'm not 40 years old anymore, and I don't work as fast. I pay a little bit closer attention, but I don't work as fast as I did when I was a youngster. So anyway, we're just going to keep on going. That's all you can do. Get out here every weekend and do something. So what do we got? I checked with Harbor Freight, and Harbor Freight has got that mini excavator way on back order. They put the thing on sale for $2,500 this month, and it's back. I guess they've had more demand for that thing than they anticipated, or there's a backlog on getting stuff shipped in from China. My guess there's a backlog getting stuff shipped in from China and bad advertising. So anyway, I've got to do a workaround on that. I may start drilling pier holes for my A-frame after I get this little building in a state of repair where I can get the toilet working and get a shower working in there. Then I'll pull off on getting the siding and all the finishing details in, because I really need the house built. Not I needed this other thing, for when people come by and camp, usually kids, and so that we can use the bathroom without resorting to one of those little 5-gallon bucket things, as somebody on YouTube calls people who use them as bucket poopers. How great is that, bucket poopers? Anyway, I sure don't want to be known as a bucket pooper. Oh, what else? Just winding down. Anyway, as I said, just watching the wildlife. We had an elk running through here yesterday. You could hear him making a honking sound as he went around us. He wasn't more than 200 yards out, but I couldn't find him. I went around looking for his ass, trying to stalk him, but he just kept on moving, and there's just too many trees out here to get a good look at him. The ranch on the other side of my fence here, there's There must be a herd of at least 500 elk sitting over there, sitting down in the meadow, just on the other side of the trees. Matter of fact, one of those shots on the intro here was of that herd. So until next week, remember, subscribe, really helps. And we'll see you next week. We're just going to keep on rolling. Later.